Let me ask you one hot question real quick, right? Have you ever read something so real you had to pause and whisper, God, I beg you? Because that's exactly what this Lagos Sugar Baby book did to me. At first, I thought it was just one random fiction, but this book, it's like the author took binoculars and zoomed into the coded lifestyles of some Lagos babes and the soft life, the secret deals, the emotional toll, and everything in between. But before we jump into the story, let's just about the person who wrote this eye opener. The book Lagos Sugar Baby was written by Ebere Joy Ekekwe, a woman whose own story sounds like something out of a novel. She's not just an author, she's a former housemaid turned entrepreneur, a beauty queen, and a national tourist ambassador for Nigeria, right? She's also a food business owner, right? And financial educator, helping thousands of women grow their income through money sense. Born and raised in Aba, Ebere faced a lot of personal struggles, including losing her mom early. But instead of giving up, she built herself, right? So, when she writes about pressure, hustle, survival, and tough choices, you can tell she's coming from somewhere real, very real. Lagos Sugar Baby is her first fictional book, but she didn't come to play. She gave us a story that feels like gist from someone's burner account. Joy Ebere Ekekwe, also known as Joy Ekekwe, is a multi-talented Nigerian, a writer, entrepreneur, traveler, and pageant queen. She was crowned Miss Tourism Nigeria in 2023, representing Abia State, and is a national tourism ambassador for Nigeria. Growing up in Abia State, she overcame personal challenges early. After losing her mother, she was raised by others and once worked as a housemaid. Despite those hardships, she pursued education and entrepreneurship, earning a higher national diploma in mass communication and a PhD in business administration from now. With Lagos Sugar Baby, Ebere marks her debut as a fiction author, a bold move into storytelling. The book is a collection of 7 Lagos-based stories exploring desire, ambition, pain, romance, and survival in the city of chaotic landscape like Lagos, right? So now, let's get into the story, right? Because Lagos Sugar Baby, it's not your typical slay mama tale. It follows a girl called Oyin, and honestly, a journey would have you shifting on your chair. Oyin is your everyday Lagos babe, not poor, but not privileged either. Graduate, smart, tired of job hunting and begging. She's surviving in a city that doesn't care if you're hungry as long as your wig is laid and your nails are done. Breaking point comes when bills start piling. Job rejection emails become a daily thing and shame started knocking. One day, an offer drops. Money, gifts, trips, all in exchange for companionship. At first, she hesitated, but then she agrees. And that right there was where everything changed. The book takes us deep into her internal conflict. She's living soft on the outside, but inside she's restless. There is guilt, there is confusion, there is that constant fear of being exposed. She questions herself. Is she a sugar baby, a survivor, or just a Lagos girl doing what she has to do? What I love about the way Ibiri tells this story is how she doesn't glamorize anything. Yes, the lifestyle looks sweet, restaurants, hotel rooms, dollar transfers, but Ibiri still shows us the emotional price tag behind all the glitter. Because for every flight ticket, there is a part of Oyin that feels like she's slowly losing herself. For me, right, the twist is it's not just Oyin. The book tells 7 stories of Lagos women, each one navigating money, love, heartbreak, hustle, and society's judgment in different ways. There's one that's even pretending to be rich so she can marry into money. Another one hiding also from family, and then one dealing with emotional abuse in a sponsored relationship. Every single story hits you with a truth that you've, either heard, seen, or low-key suspected someone around you is living, right? And for me, that's the thing, right? This isn't just fiction. This is the Lagos so many people are living and but nobody is talking about, right? People see soft life on the gram and scream, runs girl, but they don't see the rent due next week. They see first class flights, but not the panic attack, the loneliness, the identity crisis. Oh, I think what this book teaches us is that every sugar baby you judge might just be an oni, tired, broke, and trying not to drown in a city that celebrates appearance over reality. While reading this book, the only thing you see at first is a young woman navigating Lagos with no rich uncle, no connection, no backup plan, just vibes and desperation. After job hunting for months, bills stacking and pressure mounting from home, she finally gives in to the idea she has always judged. That is the idea of becoming a sugar baby. But this book isn't just about a babe collecting money from one old man and flying to Dubai. No, it dives deep into her mental battle, the guilt, the fear, the shame, joy, comfort, trauma, all mixed into one lifestyle. One moment she's enjoying champagne at a rooftop bar, the next she's crying on the floor of her small apartment, feeling empty and confused. It's like, yes, the money is good, but at what cost? And that's where this book is differently. Now, let's talk reality, right? Because Oyin's story, it's not just fiction. Lagos is one city that will humble you fast if you don't have money. And in the hustle to belong or secure the bag, some girls are forced to make decisions that don't align with who they really are. Some do it for survival, some for status, some for access, and sadly, some get used and dumped without gaining anything. And let's not even lie, society is harsh. People see a soft babe on Instagram and instantly assume she's a sugar baby or runs girl, but nobody knows the full story behind each photo, right? Just like Oye in the book, a lot of things happen. A lot of these babes are fighting silent battles behind designer bags and fine captions. Now, let's check another angle and let's be real here. You know, some people go into this lifestyle and come out untouched. No scars, no drama, they even upgrade. While others try it just once and their lives are never the same again. You see someone who has been ending pregnancies for years and still walking strong, no issue. Then another person makes that same decision just once and sadly, she doesn't make it out of the theater or lost her womb and all of that. One girl meets a rich guy through this route. Next thing, she's a wife. She's glowing. She's celebrating baby number 3. Meanwhile, another girl that kept herself, did everything right, and even kept praying and fasting. She's now 38, never married. Family pressure is choking, and everywhere she turns, it's like time is just slipping away. It makes you wonder, is life really fair? Or is it all luck? Or are some people just destined to win no matter what path they take? So tell me, have you ever looked at someone's life and asked, how is she the one that ended up with the soft landing? Have you ever felt like the world rewards the bold even when their choices seem wrong on the surface? Does doing the right thing even guarantee the right results anymore? Or are we just out here, all of us, doing trial and error in different directions? Let's talk, people, because these are the kind of realities they don't teach in school, but we see them every day, especially here in Lagos. So now, the question is, do we judge them or do we try to understand the pressure? Is Lagos raising hustlers or victims of hustle? Let me know in the comments, right? I really want to hear your thoughts. And if you've read Lagos Sugar Baby or you know someone that lives that coded lifestyle, Gist us more in the comments, but respectfully. Remember, we're not trying to judge anybody, okay? Let us know if you think the girls are choosing empowerment or making a survivor play. Or maybe Lagos is creating a subculture of hustlers with filters. Don't forget again, it is not for judgment, it's for conversations. Also tell me in the comments, have you seen this soft life for real? Does Lagos Sugar Baby hit home or is it just dramatic fiction? Drop your comments, drop your thoughts, hit that like and share for more Naija conversations you can't ignore, right? So for clarification, right, a disclaimer, this is a fiction review and cultural discussion. No one is being accused or shamed, right?